It's crazy because my recollection of Usher throughout my life, when I really think back to like when you entered my consciousness, it's basically like me in elementary school. I want to be cool with girls. I want girls to like me. And I'm listening to the radio and I'm listening to dudes like you and, you know, whoever else and, you know, Jodeci, shit like that. And you guys are talking about women and I'm just like, God damn it. I want that lifestyle, even though I'm in like 5th grade and I have no clue how to get there.
He's trying to turn up.
You know, you're a kid and you're listening to these dudes who are like roughly maybe the same age as you and they're talking about girls and you want to get involved with that. And it's just like, you have no idea where to start. And that to me, you know, I just had a real high degree of jealousy, I guess is the best way to describe it, towards Usher as a young man.
I got Puff to thank for that, man. Because while everybody else was going more the kiddie route, you know, Nickelodeon and Disney, he kind of took me to the streets. He took me with Jodeci, and I was running with Biggie and Craig Mack, and, you know what I mean, running with Bad Boy in those earlier days, which kind of gave me at least an understanding of how to make adult music. The one thing that makes it very hard for any artist is to get old. So he started me way, way ahead in my story. I didn't have to go through, and I missed some things, but you know, I don't feel like I was deprived in any way because I still had a childhood and enjoyed myself. But we were making music that, like, as you said, teenagers felt like, oh shit, I can say that. I want to, for real, I can talk to her that way. Yeah. Can you get with it?
You know, that's it. On your Wikipedia page,
it's like, oh my God.
They refer to you going to hang out with Puff as you being sent to swag school or swag camp.
Call it that. You can call it that. I mean, that's like an understatement.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, think about what was going on in 96. You know what I'm saying?
No Instagram, so people
no
are real
Instagram,
reckless.
It was Freaknik on up. You know what I'm saying? New York was at its finest. You know, in terms of what hip hop was transitioning to be, you know what I'm saying, and how, you know, Puff was really, he had it moving in a way that felt like, yo, you can't put him in a box. And the culture of what it was still there. He was doing it with Mary, did it with Total, you know what I mean? And I just was blessed to be able to be in that environment. I worked with Jodeci, Devontae Swing, he produced my first record. So, you know, it was just, I just felt like I was learning the ropes. I was learning by the gurus, you know what I'm saying? And Puff and his marketing and his ability to be able to bring those worlds together, you know, I was able to just be in it. Now, we didn't have any hit records, you know what I'm saying? But we had records that people love. Records like Think of You, Darnell Jones, he wrote that record. I said, you know, I'd worked with I'll Be Sure back then, worked with Jodeci. Casey, he was in there doing backgrounds for me. It was crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
When you look at that time period, do you feel like
Timbaland? Yeah, man. Everybody was there, man.
So was it just as much an emphasis on the music as sort of like the nightlife and all that kind of stuff that you were being exposed to?
It was all of it. That's why my pedigree is where it is, because I didn't seen everything. I don't choose to share it all, but you know what I'm saying? I done been everywhere there is to be. From the Dungeon Family, Bad Boy, Rowdy Records, So Def. You've seen it. I done been in the middle of it always.
Well, you were kind of built to have that long-lasting career, though, because I mean, you came out in '94, and then you really hit your stride like 10 years later, roughly,
that was
right?
my focus. My focus was to have a long-term, you know, career. But the thing that I didn't understand that I was being blessed with was to be able to stay around the culture. I didn't understand that. I mean, I'm very thankful to L.A. Reid for understanding that was more important than Puff, to understand that was more important than anything, because that's my saving grace. I wouldn't even understand the value of how amazing Zaytoven is if I didn't come from that. You know what I'm saying?